Can man be civilized? Do we know enough about ourselves and nature to ensure the preservation of the human species?
Dixie.
Adam.
Can I come in?
Please. Adam, do you believe that man can ultimately be civilized?
Is that a trick question?
Theoretical. Do you believe that we as a people can overcome our baser nature, you know, tend our primal urges?
Could you be more specific?
Do you think that we tend to make choices based on instant gratification or for the family, you know, for the global village?
Well, hopefully, in the end, the family will out.
Ah, wonderful. Great minds think alike.
I expected you to rip into me, not pick my brain.
Well, why would I pick your brain? Why would I rip into you? I mean, oh. Junior's fishing trip? Adam, come on, you can't back out. He's been looking forward to that for weeks.
No, the trip is on.
Oh, well, why so glum?
Have you spoken to Ted?
You mean your new station manager?
You haven't spoken to her. Dixie, I'm afraid I'm the bearer of bad news.
Oh, what's wrong?
Circumstances have forced an executive decision. Liza Colby is staying on as station manager of WRCW. Celebrating?
Playing hardball always makes me thirsty.
No doubt. Hope you're happy.
Do you really?
Sure. You won. You had to cheat to do it, but you won. Now you got everything you wanted.
Not everything. Would you come in? Have a drink. We'll talk.
You're joking.
No.
Adam, as of this afternoon, Tad was the new station manager.
As of tonight, Liza's back.
Why? What happened?
Why isn't important? What's done is done.
Well, obviously, it can be undone.
Just let it go.
Let it go?
Look, I recrunched the numbers, I reviewed the tapes, and I misjudged Liza.
Well, you didn't misjudge Tad. He's the best man for the job. You said so yourself.
Speak in haste, repent in leisure.
Liza put the screws to you, didn't she?
Damn it, I own the station. I decide who gets fired and hired.
I know you, Adam. You don't waffle when it comes to business. I mean, your decisions are etched in stone.
Well, this time I made a mistake, so I'm human after all, you see.
No, Liza has got something on you.
Don't go there.
She's blackmailing you, isn't she?
That's absurd.
No, you have slipped, and Tad is taking the fall. That's not right, Adam, and that's not fair.
It's not. You know what's fair. In this world, there is fair and there is not nearly as fair, and this is a lot fairer than that. Look, as long as I call the shots, Liza Colby runs the show.
I don't understand. What does she have that Tad doesn't?
Tad is a talented neophyte. Liza's a proven commodity in the industry. I can't afford to let her go.
Oh, my God. You gave Liza her job back. Because you're sleeping with her.
What shall we drink to? The Happy Hyphenate? Producer / mega host of The Cutting Edge.
No, thanks. I'm driving.
Well, pull up a contract, and I'll witness your signature.
I don't know, Liza. You and me, the same workspace. You don't see that as counterproductive?
Not at all.
I tried to take your job.
No hard feelings.
Of course not. But, just for the sake of argument, why would you want me around?
We were competitors, and we're not competing anymore. You were a great sport, and I'm a gracious winner.
You can afford to be. And you didn't answer my question.
Dad, you can't let business ruin what we have.
We have. What do we have? Other than one big failure to communicate.
You know what I mean without me even saying a word. We make a great team. We're a dream team. We are broadcasting's answer to Tracy and Hepburn. Between the two of us, we make a really great person. Accept it.
No. Death and taxes you accept. Rising interest rates, infomercials, those are facts of life. But you and me? Mm-mm. Where is it written that you and I are destined to drive each other crazy?
Well, you have to admit, it's never boring.
Is that why you came back to Pine Valley? Because you were bored? Because you needed a good fight? How did it come down to this?
Well, if I recall, you were the one who got the ball rolling.
Yeah. So you fired back. Spreading false rumors, destroying my shows, and filing a bogus harassment claim.
I withdrew it.
In return for my job.
My job?
No. No, game's over. There's no one here but us. The numbers were mine. You lost fair and square. And yet, you managed to land on your feet. Just like that, you get it all back. I gotta hand it to you. You are something. And now what am I supposed to do, Liza? Am I simply supposed to overlook the little whisper campaign you started to bury me? Or the fact that when it didn't work, you ran straight to Adam and threatened him with our little bedtime story?
I didn't make it up. You and I, we slept together.
How could I forget? You hold it over my head as if it were an axe.
Whatever. As WRCW station manager, I wield a lot of power, and I'm not greedy. Share it with me.
Answer my question. 3 hours ago, you hated me enough to sue for harassment. And now you want me to share the wealth? Why? How could you possibly feature me as your little workmate? I tried to steal your job. Hell, Liza, I tried to run you out of town. And yet you want me at my desk 5 days a week. Week in, week out, all year around. Why? Why, Liza? Answer me.
Grab me like that?
Why are you so insistent on keeping me in your personal orbit?
Because
Better yet, why don't we just forget it? After all, what I don't know won't hurt me, right?
What you do know still hurts you. And you feel guilty.
For what? For what? For cheating on my wife? Definitely. For what I did to you? Let's look at the facts, shall we? Did I lie to you? No. Did I lead you on? Did I in any way make it less than crystal clear that the woman I love, the only woman I love, is my wife? Not guilty. I am sick and tired of being a prisoner to my mistake and your threats. It's over. You can't use the night we slept together as a billy club to keep me in line.
What happened that night?
Do you want to know the truth about what happened that night? The whole truth and nothing but? Here it is. Laurel died because of us, and the lights went out. And in the darkness, I needed something to hold on to, and you were there. You helped get me through the night, that's all. Put it to music.
You can't make light of what happened.
Why not? Why not? We're not star-crossed lovers. We simply had the hots for each other. The only tragic flaw in the whole deal is that we didn't admit what that night was about ages ago. That you and I were both selfish enough to use Laurel's death as an excuse to have a little fun between the sheets. And if it hadn't been that, we would have found some other excuse. The stock market crashed, war broke out in the Persian Gulf. Calvin and Hobbes are history. It doesn't matter. We wanted it for months. The chance came along and we took it. But don't turn it into more than it is. Sex. Just sex. Not love. Nothing even close, just sex. So if this little scenario you're playing out has anything to do with getting me in the sack again, then you just forget it, because I don't intend to cheat on my wife ever again, especially with you. As far as I'm concerned, our one-night stand goes down as the biggest mistake I've ever made in my entire life. It's time for you and I to stop torturing each other and move on. Oh, hey, sweetheart. Sorry it's so late. The kids asleep?
Yeah, I told them that you would go up and kiss them goodnight.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll go right up.
Okay. Tad, Adam stopped by earlier today. He told me about Liza. That, he gave the station manager's job back to her.
Oh. Did he say why?
No, I mean, I tried to get it out of him, but he gave me the same old business is business runaround.
Well, I'm not sure there's much more he could say.
Well, boy, I sure wish somebody would say something. I'm really tired of getting this information secondhand. I mean, could you just tell me what's going on with you and Liza?